Today is starting out quite interesting. Hopefully the way it's going improves. Okay, so first off, you can probably hear the dogs panting in the back because we are on our way to Best Friends Pet Care to drop them off at the kennel. And then we are starting our staycation here at Walt Disney World. We're staying at Caribbean Beach Resort for the very first time. We are super excited. And it's for Run Disney WDW Marathon Weekend 2020. Josh is running the Dopey Challenge. But the reason this morning has started off so crazy is because we kept going out to the car and then we'd forget something. So first off, I forgot my Red Bull. I had to run back in and get that. And then I get back out to the car and Josh said, did you grab the dog's papers? I forgot the dog's papers. So did he apparently. So I ran back in, grabbed the dog's papers. We pulled out, started down the road, and Josh was like, did you grab the camera? So we had to turn around and go the whole way back and get the camera. And then I already filmed all of this and the mic was not plugged in. So yeah, we're gonna be going to the Run Disney Expo this morning and hopefully the day, not that it's been bad, but hopefully the flow of things gets a little better.
The expo really early, not necessarily by choice, but we're kind of here. But it is usually kind of busy here first day, like opening morning, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not too busy, but I did not print out my waiver. I forgot about that, so I have to print that out and then go get all my stuff. So
the expo officially starts at 10 and we're here around 9 because Josh gets anxiety about being places on time. So he left super early to take the dogs to the kennel this morning. I kept saying, oh, we have time, just relax. And here we are at 9 a.m. But one of the nice things about being here super early is there are spots to take pictures in front of like whatever races you're doing. But Josh wants to go get in line for an hour instead of taking pictures right now. So we're gonna come back later and probably wait in lines to take pictures in front of all these empty spots. But it's actually a really cool thing that people do here. It's like kind of a tradition for people that do Run Disney races. So let me just say, we've never been here this early before, like an hour before it actually opens. So there is a line to get in for the bib pickup, but it's almost not necessary to wait in that line because once it is open at 10 a.m., you can honestly walk right in. So we're waiting in this line basically because we have nothing else to do for an hour.
It's really cold.
All right, so it is 9:30. They're actually letting everybody in early because the line was getting kind of long. So we are in the HP Fieldhouse, and if you are a Dopey racer, you go to the left, and everybody else went to the right. So Josh is already in here to get his bib, and I gotta go try and find him.
Got my bibs. Now I'm gonna go on the other side to get my shirts. All right, so for marathon weekend, if you're doing all the races, so if you're doing the Dopey Challenge, you will get a shirt for each race, plus the Goofy, and then obviously the Dopey. So I already have my Dopey one on. We just took a photo. This is the Goofy one, marathon.
Oh, that's cute.
I actually like that one. These are actually good ones this year.
Yeah, they got
Sometimes
really...
the colors are like really weird and...
Or like the design's really small.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
The half. Then we've got the 10K and the 5K. And another thing too is that we'll use Goofies. Same as Dopey's, but what's cool too is that on the sleeve they put all of the parks that the race goes through. So, all 4 parks. I thought maybe Blizzard Beach would be on here because this year the marathon's actually going through Blizzard Beach. Normally it goes through here at ESPN Wide World of Sports, a little change of pace, which will be nice.
So they also have a runner's relations area, basically guest relations, just in case you have any sort of issues or anything. There's also some special areas here to pick up pre-ordered merchandise as well. And just so you are aware, if you don't print out your waiver before you come here, they actually have a spot where you can do it right here at the expo.
So pretty much every single year that I have done a race, Taylor has also done a race. And there has been a day where we have ran together. This is gonna be the first time that I'm doing this, and I don't have really anybody that I know specifically to run with.
I'm not running anything this year. My friend Anjo is actually not running anything this year.
I thought he was.
He's not.
Oh.
I was just talking to him and he said that he's not running, but he is coming to the expo.
So instead, what Taylor is doing is she is actually going to be doing the cheer squad. This is a additional purchase that gives you a few benefits.
Josh doesn't even know what the benefits are.
I'm gonna get a coffee.
We're gonna get a picture.
I need coffee. Kind of like the worst coffee ever, but it'll get me by. Let's go get photos.
Going to get my gear.
All right, so we are here in line getting ready to go in and check out the official merchandise. Something to keep in mind here is that there is tape on the floor for a reason, and you guys just missed it because like all of these people didn't get that. They basically started letting people in and it was just like a huge herd, and I was like, ah! So just keep that in mind that like there's lines on the floor for a reason. It's to maintain some type of order because there are people over here that are about to have a riot. So it is very busy in there. It is only about like 10 or 10:15. So if you're coming here, this is your first time, don't worry about them like selling out of merchandise. They're not gonna sell out on the first day. They've got a ton of stuff. They got more stuff in the back. It'll be here, but just have patience. You're gonna get through. We've only been in here for maybe 10 minutes. And it'll probably be another 20 minutes or so. So not that bad. We'll be able to get it done and out of the way and be able to just enjoy the rest of our time here. Well, we finally made it into the merchandise area, but it's been pretty crazy. It actually took us almost an hour, basically just because they were having such a hard time controlling the crowds. Basically, they would let people in, they were just swarming, no real crowd control. So when they finally got that under control, went a little bit smoother. So we're here, we're gonna check out some merchandise, see what they got, maybe buy one or two things, and call it a day. So we've got a few things, you know, try to be kind of courteous when you're here. It's really crazy because people will just start grabbing stuff off the racks, and instead of like putting the stuff back where it goes, people literally will just throw it on the ground.
There are hangers and clothes everywhere, and cast members are like constantly trying to pick it all up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
try
I feel
and
terrible
put the
for
stuff back if you're not getting something.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's literally everywhere. Like these baskets right here that have plushes in them. I'll show you this other one over here. People literally just went and they just like threw clothes like right into there. It's not a clothes hamper that's made for the plushes. So it's pretty crazy. And I'm not really showing that much merch just because it's really crazy in here.
Yeah.
To really try and show a lot of stuff.
The merchandise is really nice this year though.
It is. It's a lot different. The logos are a little bit bigger, which I think is nice. And I like the colors. The colors,
yes.
I think, are not so, I don't know, like crazy and in your face. What's really nice about this year is that the merch is split. So one side is men's, one side is the women's, and then you've got merchandise for every occasion. So you've got 5K, 10K, half, full, goofy, and dopey for both sides, men and women, which is really nice. It kind of helps this crazy conjunction of everybody just going into one place all at once. So they do have some really cool like cups. I do like these. I think they look really nice, but
Pretty nice.
I don't really ever have a use for them because I just don't use them enough. So
What shirts did you get so far? Show us what you've picked out.
So obviously this is my first year doing Dopey. I don't really need a Goofy one or a Marathon one. So I got this Dopey Completer one, which is I did it. And I might try it on because it is a large. And then I also got this jacket, which I kind of liked. Nothing on the back, but it's kind of like that lighter jacket. If off chance it does get really cold outside and I want to go for a run, I can throw that on and wear it. I'm also getting this hat. It's really nice. It's a white Nike hat. It's pretty much similar to the same Nike hat that you would see with just the Mickey logo, which I just got one, but it's black. But it's different. Run Disney 2020.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I am very dopey, right? So we are in line to meet Goofy. We already met Mickey a little bit ago. I did a little quick shirt change to match the occasion. So. All right, so we're actually going to leave here after meeting the characters. We're going to head on over to the actual kind of expedition area where they
Expedition? Yes. Did you say expedition?
Exhibition?
Oh.
I mean. So we're leaving here where the characters are. We're going to head over to the actual exhibition area and check out some of the booths. That's where the Dragon Master Foundation booth is at. They've got a special shirt for me. I mean, not like for me, but like, you know, for just the runners in general. And I don't know, we're gonna go check it out. Usually they've got a bunch of stuff that you can buy, like shoes and running gear and all kinds of stuff. All right, so down here in the expo is the actual area where basically everybody's really like buying stuff. So they've got like KT tape, they've got clothing, they've got shoes, they've got different medicinal things, anything and everything that you could possibly need as a runner or just as somebody that is active in general.
This is a runner's expo.
And it's pretty busy right now. It's not like super crowded, but trying to like manage the crowds is a little bit difficult. So we don't normally ever really buy anything here just because like because there's not really anything here that we need to get. I did buy something last year, which was the buff, and that was really nice. Yeah, I brought it. It's in the bag. So it really helps with a lot of different things. But
oh my gosh, I am dying right now. The gecko from Geico is over here right now. Hi!
So right behind me is like the actual pacing group. So this is what we talk about a lot of times, that we're kind of worried about being able to make that time. Here's where you get information of where you can find a pacer during the marathon or the half. And they usually are really great to run with. It's a very supportive team. And they do make it a lot easier for you, I think, to run the race and complete it. So check it out if you're thinking about doing it. This is the place to check it out.
Right behind me, they actually have a small little pop-up shop, kind of all the Run Disney merchandise. It's over in the other building, and it's not everything. It's just like a little bit of the stuff, but it got your main items there, the ears, of course, and then like the 2020 merchandise.
2 hours later.
So we've made it here to Caribbean Beach. We've never stayed here before. We're all checked into our room, and they've got these nice little pull-outs over here. It's pretty nice. I don't know if an adult can sleep on it. It's a little short.
You can make it work though.
Sure.
I think we had a pretty successful day over at the Run Disney Expo. Josh got his bib and all his shirts. He's all checked in and all set to go for the weekend. Then we got to check out all the merchandise. We got some cool new stuff for this year. And now we're all checked in at Caribbean Beach for the weekend. But We've had a busy morning so far and we got up pretty early, so I think we're gonna take a little nap. We'll see you later.